Central Alabama. Sideline comes your way right now.
We love a lot of things on Sideline. Effort is one, band's another, along with cheerleaders, Superman impersonations, student sections, speed, cuteness, fight songs. We love scoop and scores, bling, coaches, and shout-outs.
Sideline.
It's a lot of work, but when it comes together, great things happen. So put the baby to bed because Sideline starts right now.
The most games, the best highlights, from your home field to our live studio. This is Sideline. Now, here's your WBRC Fox 6 sports team.
You know we got a party when the Hueytown Cheerleaders stop by Sideline under the direction of coaches Macy Cooley-Otwell, DeVaris James, and Tracy Burkholder. They're going to be rocking with us all night, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Sheldon!
Oh, the game of the week is a battle of unbeatens. We're going to give you a little taste, an appetizer. Let me just tell you something. Al Anderson and Jacksonville going at it. DeMonte Sinclair gets that catch right there, and D. Prothro scores. You want to know how Anderson and Jacksonville finishes up with the game of the week? You're going to have to stick around a little longer for Lyndon's report.
Welcome into the one and only Sideline. What is your name?
Sheldon Haygood.
JJ Pruitt here, and we got a rocking show, Sheldon, week 2 of region play, so it's very exciting stuff.
And let me tell you, really, the big game, I know we had a lot of games last night, but we have a lot of games as well tonight, so we've got highlights from both Thursday and Friday on the show tonight.
Yep.
Don't forget your scores down at the bottom. But one of the big games is the one that I was at, Pinson Valley playing host to Clay Chalksville, the defending 6A state champions. Didn't have to wait long for that first highlight. Opening kickoff, squib kick, ball taking some weird bounces, tough to handle. Clay Chalksville's going to recover right there. Great field position. 4th and goal at the 3. Cougars QB Kamari McClellan picked off by the Indians. Amari Thomas. That's going to be a touchback, and I love this. When you get an INT,
got you.
That's the way I should be.
You got to.
Well. Scoreless first quarter. Now, got to introduce you to 6'9", 355-pound Daquan Mcroy. He's a junior, offensive tackle. They call him Big Shaq.
Yeah.
He's a giant. I was mesmerized by him all night long. Tough start, though, when we get to the highlights as McClellan throws another INT. Thomas, this one gets it, and as we look at the final score, defensive affair, Cougars prevail 4-0, 14-12 over the Indians.
A battle of undefeateds in 4A Region 6, Cherokee County visiting Aniana, homecoming, and of course Haley Thomas, the new queen. Aniana gets on board first. This is kicker Aaron Espinosa, and of course he kicks a 25-yard field goal. Redskins up 3-zip, but the Warriors, they're ready for battle. Take a look at quarterback Cade Hopper. He hopped up the gut and takes off 50-yard touchdown. Sideline standout, baby. 7-3 Cherokee County. Brody and Baylor says, come on, Aniana, we got to get him. We got to stop him. Then running back Jacob Cornejo takes off. It's 55 yards. Another sideline standout. And Cherokee County remains, no, they do not, undefeated. Aniana comes back in the second half, Sheldon. They score 2 touchdowns. 17-14, Aniana upsets Cherokee County.
Everybody kind of knows at least someone, maybe not related, but somebody knows somebody that has had or fought cancer.
The Woodland Bobcats sporting the pink jerseys for this week's game to honor those who have fought cancer. The player's uniform showing the name of the person they're playing for. Noah Wade's playing for his grandmother. And the money raised goes to St. Jude Children's Hospital, and it is our plays that matter. Sideline rolls on. Could be like this is like a practice for your the interview when the Navy and the Army recruiter comes to the house. We ask tough questions like they do.
Facebook, I don't know if you're with us, but how y'all doing?
They are with us. I don't know if they're muting it. David normally does it, but
I don't know if you guys watched were at the games last night. Many of you probably, hopefully, you're at home just kind of chilling, watching the highlights from last night because it's not often that a lot of these teams get a Friday night off. But what were they saying, Shelton? 160.
No, he says they can't hear you.
Oh.
He's saying, why are you talking to Facebook?
I know.
They muted his mic.
Oh, hey. And believe it or not.
So that would be 53 games.
Yeah.
Can't get anything past us.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, how are
block.
we on this?
Okay.
Hey, CJ, can you go on ahead and count to 10 one more time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right.
Yeah, perfect.
Hey, if you can hear us both, CJ, man, thank you again, man, for being with us
Yep.
tonight. We know you could be doing a lot of other things, man. We appreciate you, bro.
No problem. Yes, sir.
We're going to give you a chance to talk about Coach Hood.
Yeah.
He promised me no matter what you said, you wouldn't have to run, no matter what you said about him. Sure, you said that.
And now, here's your Coach of the Week, sponsored by CMC Steel.
Hey, how about Adam Weingarten? In his second season as head coach at Tuscaloosa County High, through the Wildcats' first 3 games, they've already surpassed last season's win total, 3-0 after squeaking out a 42-41 victory over Chelsea a week ago. Adam Weingarten is our Coach of the Week, and we've got highlights of County's game later in the show as the Cats try to go 4-0.
Welcome back in the Sideline, guys. And Sheldon, I don't know about you, man, but 7A Region 3 is probably one of the toughest regions in the state.
Oh, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. And I got to tell you, if you did not see that Vestavia Hoover game last night, well, you're in luck. We're going to show it to you right now because this was one for the ages. Vestavia linebacker Houston Owens in the backfield. He scores. Reds take the lead in the third, 14-7. Then Hoover gets busy. Running back Kamal Anderson scores a 7-yard touchdown right here with 7:25 left. The game is tied up at 14. Then Bradley Shaw stops William Tonsmeyer behind the line right here. It's turned over on downs. Hoover takes back over. 1:56 left in the game. Lamarian McCammon scores around the left, 5-yard touchdown. Hoover takes the lead, and they take the game. Vestavia can't come back. Hoover wins it 20-14 after coming back. What a game.
All right, we're doing 4A Region 6 as Etowah invades Fultondale, and actually they're playing the game in Tarrant. Fultondale head coach is Kendrick Cook, coaching against his old alma mater. Wildcats team made a big play right there. Micaiah Moffitt recovers the fumble. They're fired up about it. Fultondale does not capitalize. Caleb Freeman with a QB sack right there. The Blue Devils, they can play. Next time that the Blue Devils get the ball, they're going to get 6. Briggs Freeman, Caleb's brother, I guess. Season opening, he's gone. 24-0 at that point. Meanwhile, coming right at you pretty shortly with the Blue Devil fans on fire, Trace Thompson hooks up with Bodie Bennett and Etowah. Now 3-1 takes down Fultondale 52-12. Now last night, of course, it was the Leeds Green Wave taking down St. Clair County. Big victory. In that game, C.J. Douglas, defensive back, 7 tackles, 2 for losses, and he had an 84-yard punt return. Guess who's on the phone with us right now?
C.J. Douglas.
How you doing, C.J.?
I'm doing pretty good. How are y'all?
Hey, 84-yard punt return. Tell me how that happened because did you just know you were going to take it to the house or what?
So, I like to pride myself on watching a lot of film. And I knew I would have a bunch of time once I, caught the punt. And, I like to take my first step to set them up. And I'm not supposed to make 2 cuts. You only get 1 cut and then you go. But I made 2 cuts. Everything worked out. And I was fortunate enough to score.
Yeah.
CJ, we're looking at Jerry Hood right now. He's a multiple state championship winner. What's it like playing for him?
It's amazing. I've been with Coach Hood ever since my freshman year. This senior group is the last group that's been with Coach Hood our entire high school career since our freshman year, since he came in. And, just the way he was able to come in and change the culture. I remember our freshman year, and we were losing at halftime, and he just told us that greatness was going to hit us one day, and we just had to be ready to catch it. And ever since then, ever since that moment, that off season, and every off season since then. We've been working. Each year is a new team, so we just, I'm thankful that coach has been able to change the group of kids that's been at Leeds.
This was your chance to say something about him, and you were nice.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know.
Hey, let it know. Hey, I will let you know before we let you go, CJ's also thinking about going to the academies, Navy and Army. We wish you all the best. Thanks for joining us tonight, CJ. Great job.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Keep rocking, CJ.
All right, guys. Hey, are you ready for the WBRC Fox 6 Sideline Pep Rally? This morning we were at John Carroll, and man, the dance team, cheerleaders, they were on fire. John Carroll knows how to bring it, Sheldon. I got to tell you, the students, it was homecoming. We spoke with Father Bob Sullivan, and they got the 75th anniversary of the school happening, so lots of people are going to be there. But Sheldon, the highlight of the day was me in a contest, a worm battle contest, but take a look at my man here. He smoked me. I'm telling you, congratulations. And John, if you want to find out the score, we got John Carroll highlights.
Sideline standout.
I know, right? John Carroll highlights coming up a little bit later on, and Sideline rolls on. We'll be back.
And now, here's your cheerleaders of the week, sponsored by Spire.
They are the Hueytown cheerleaders. Head cheerleader Tawny, co-captains Tabor and Mallory. We got the freshman crew, Cameron, Ella Jane, James, Brooke, Brenna, Ellie Ann, Riley, Caitlin, sophomores, Michelle, Rayla, and Ashley, juniors, Haley Hill, Jayla, Trinity, Jade, seniors, Ella, Peyton, Taylor, Haley Sanford, and Rhiann. Thank you, ladies, for hanging with us tonight.
There's only one way to top that, and that's with triple option.
Yeah.
You know, Jonathan Skinner and Tristan Rupert taking care of some action for us from last night.
Yes.
Let's get it started with Tristan.
I have two great games for you. Both took place yesterday. Teams were either trying to dodge the potential rain or they just simply couldn't wait to play. Either way, both of the games lived up to the hype.
First up, last year's state runner-ups looking to right the ship. but Hillcrest is looking to remain unbeaten. Hillcrest QB Ethan Crawford starts us off with the QB read, and while the initial gap is closed, he's rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling for that first down. Clear skies and cries for some defense on the Hueytown sideline. Crawford is tough to stop, though. Now you can see why. He's a dual threat, and Bryson Kimbrough grabs the first touchdown of the game. He's staying hydrated after as well, and perhaps teammate of the week. The Stars offering water to others. Now, I'm going to level with you. I was trying to get a cinematic shot here, and then Jamarian Johnson does something special. That's 7 more for Hillcrest, and the Patriots win this one 54-44. Next up, Spartans Rams. Pleasant Grove looking to defend home turf. Ashton Ashford looks to run wild. Their shooty little run gets him the first, and some late laundry will get the Rams even better field position. A few plays later, Cameron Keenan hits Christian Stinson for 7 or 8, but they need a little more. 4th and short. Coach Ronnie Jackson risking it for the biscuit. The linebacker, Brylan Jordan, reads it perfectly, goes unblocked and makes the tackle. Pleasant Grove with the goal line stand. Very next play, though, O'Connor Jones jumps the route and puts Ramsey back into the red zone. The Rams turn the turnover into points and edge out the Spartans 21-14. Now let's send it over to the man, the myth, the legend, Jonathan Skinner.
All right, thanks, Tristan. Well, we're going to head to the Dragon's Lair, Winona welcoming in the Carver Rams. Let's take a look at how the highlights went.
Look here at the Carver band getting the show started right. And Carver's defense would be doing the same, keeping that same energy. Right here, the Rams' Jamari Owens says, "Thank you, I'll take this back to the house," scoring that touchdown to get the game started. The Rams cheerleaders loving that, of course, but they weren't done. The Rams running this time on offense. Cornelius Jones taking this to the house, number 6 getting 6. The Rams band was moving and grooving. It was all Carver for most of the game, but Winona would make an incredible comeback, and it started in part with this touchdown run from Mekhi Fowler. The Dragons get the comeback win, 35-34 over Carver. On to midfield, where the Green Wave from Bordeaux came to visit the Patriots. Midfield still looking for their first win on the season, but it'll be an uphill battle, mainly because of an aerial showcase by the Green Wave and quarterback Brax Garrison. First, he connected with Cole Somerville on this deep touchdown pass. Cheerleaders, of course, hyped for this one. Then Garrison again with another pass, this time to Ethan Wilder. And how about, before the night's done, let's get one more to number 1, Somerville. The Green Wave rolling in this one. Gordo, 54, midfield, 13.
And we roll on with our triple threat of 7A Region 3. I told you how tough it is. How about Spain, Park, and Thompson? Now, both teams are 1 and 2. That hasn't happened in a while. Thompson hosted Spain Park, as we said, and Warriors out fast. First drive of the game, Zach Sims keeps it himself on a 14-yard touchdown run. It's 7-zip after the extra point. Spain Park showing some fight, though. 2 minutes remaining in the first. Thompson leads 14-zip. Jack's quarterback Evan Smallwood throws deep, hits Dakari, shanks in stride in the end zone. Sideline standout, and those guys are rocking. Thompson's A.J. Green gets free here. He finds the end zone, 14-yard touchdown run. The final, Warriors 35, Spain Park 14.
All right, Jay, how about 2A Region 5 action from Thursday night? Tuscaloosa Academy playing host to Greene County, and the Knights and Tigers, oh my. Knights midway through the second quarter trying to get things going, moving the football, holding a 7-0 lead. They wouldn't get any points because they missed the 41-yard field goal here, but just coming up a little short. But in the end, Tuscaloosa Academy takes down Greene County 26-16. Both teams now at 500 at 2-2.
Coming up in our sideline game of the week, we have Jacksonville and Anniston. This is a premiere for a matchup. You don't want to miss the highlights coming up next.
Sideline Drive of the Week is sponsored by your Community Health Mart Pharmacy.
And we're taking another road trip to Northeast Alabama, up I-59 to 759 East, on to 431. You probably know this, Jay.
Yep.
70 miles, 1 hour and 8 minutes to Glencoe High School. Why are we doing this? Because the Yellow Jackets are taking on Westbrook Christian, the Warriors, a very good team. They've been averaging 37 points a game, and they get things going right here as Carmichael Catling, a sideline standout, 35 yards, breaks some tackles, gets into the end zone. They are up 7-0. Catling again, little 4-yard touchdown run, 14-0. They are strong indeed. He squares his shoulders up. Glencoe finds pay dirt right here, a little end around. Wade Segrist, 63 yards, a sideline standout here. I like it, but Westbrook Christian now unbeaten, 3-0, 43-10 winner.
And welcome back in the Sideline. Now, of course, the scores are down below, as we said. And, of course, Sheldon, 6A Region 6, Huffman Vikings trying to find their first win against my alma mater. They're hosting. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, you know what it is? The Vikings tunnel to the field. Fiery display. Huffman's Mikhail Alexander Johnson throws the ball, but Oxford intercepts it and makes their first touchdown of the game. The Huffman band come in the game to make some noise. Oxford makes a last-ditch effort for points right here, when on their fourth down, kicking it to the goal, now making the score, Oxford 10-0. There it is right there. Then the Vikings cheerleaders proudly run across the field for team spirit. And then number 9, Nick Richardman from Oxford attempts to catch the ball from the end zone, long pass, but it's incomplete. Band is once again getting down, showing some school spirit. You know they rock. Once again, Oxford tries to make another touchdown, but the ball slipping at the last second. Oxford does score a lot of points. They win it 47-8 over Huffman.
Hey, what about 5A Region 5? Hayden visiting John Carroll, homecoming for the Cavaliers, and they're fired up about that. Cavs with a touchdown pass right here. It's Nolan Clayton on the receiving end. Nice ball thrown right there. Hayden's Will Vine's going to try and keep the Wildcats close in this, but the Cavs defenders are strong, and the Cavs definitely kind of play a nice tune indeed. Carson McFadden fakes the handoff right here. He's trying to get around, but he's wrapped up. But Taylor McAdams with the ball. He takes it to the house right here. Oh, that's a strong move. I think he's taking to the house right here for the Hayden Wildcats. And when we look at the final score, Hayden with a solid win, 33-19.
We got more 7A Region 3 action. Hewitt at visiting Tuscaloosa County. You don't think to start off game with an onside kick. Tuscaloosa County got things going at home. And in doing so, they recovered its own kick in good field position, but didn't get anywhere. Here's where the game got interesting early in the first quarter. On the third play, Hewitt Trussville's number 1, Jaden Loving, caught a screen, took it to the house, some 60 yards. That's right here. Here we go. Away, putting Trussville up 6-0 with more than 9 minutes left. Extra point was good. Tuscaloosa County undefeated with a 3-0 record, and Hewitt Trussville 2-1. Hewitt Trussville wins it 35-17.
Oak Grove playing home game at Gardendale, waiting on that turf, you know, and you got to love the way the cheerleaders, they're athletes. They can tumble as well as anybody. First quarter, heads-up play here on the punt return. Riley Harmon takes a bouncing ball. He's going to find some running room, zigzags his way across field. Could he go all the way? No, but it's a nice return and gives the Tigers great field position. And on 4th and goal right here, how about Harmon? Calls his own number. He's quarterback as well.
Nice move.
That's a touchdown, 7-0 at that point. Oak Grove on top, but the visiting Aggies answer back. Mason Holloway out to the flats to McKinley Cochran. He's going to take it all the way. 63 yards, sideline, stand out right there. But as you look at the final score, Oak Grove gets the W, 27-14. Meanwhile, the fan of the week is Super Mario. Oh, can you believe it? Okay. Along with his handler, Peyton Mass, a senior at Pell City High School. A friend had Super Mario in his truck. They decided to bring it to a game, and now Peyton and Super Mario go to all the Panther games together. How cool is that? And they are together the fan of the week. Hey, and let's not forget that you can do this QR code. You can always rewind it and do the QR code because it
has everything Sideline.
Yeah, you've got Sideline, you got highlights, you can send in pictures, scores, you name it, you got it. Do it. We'll be back.
Hey, welcome back in the Sideline, and of course we are still got the game of the week coming up, but Sheldon, some more great games to tell everybody about.
That's right. While we wait on Anniston and Jacksonville from Linden, how about we move on to 4A play and region 4A is Cleburne County, 5A is Moody, and the Blue Devils, they're strong, aren't they?
Yeah.
Let me just tell you something. Cole McCarty connects with, well, you got the fumble right here, and it goes inside the red zone, and then a little later, it's Cole McCarty to Blaine Burke for the touchdown, and Moody's just picking up right where they normally left off. They just score at will. Blaine Burke again, wasn't done this time. He slices through the defense, 45 yards. Going to be a sideline standout for number 5. He is a strong runner indeed, and Blue Devil fans, they've never really been able to do this before. And some impressive running right here from junior Abram Jackson. Kid doesn't have the words, vocabulary.
That was nice.
What an effort right there. I'm giving him a sideline standout as well. Moody 62-7 over Cleburne County.
How about a little 1A Region 6 action? Victory Christian hosting Spring Garden. Both teams 2-1, and the Lions running on the field. And quarterback Chappelle Pope keeps it and runs from 15-yard line, giving the Panthers their first score of the night. Made that look pretty easy there. And of course, clear Thursday night. It was a beautiful night, but Spring Garden would keep it on the ground with his 25-yard nice touchdown run from Cameron Welsh, giving a sideline standout because Cameron has got that run where it just looks so easy. And the junior Victory Cheerleaders. Great play here. James Winstead will get vertical for Pope's pass. Winstead does the rest for the touchdown. You know that's a sideline standout, baby. Spring Garden, too much for Victory Christian. They win it, as you see, 42-14.
And now, your Sideline Band of the Week, sponsored by Avidian Credit Union.
Yeah, you know that sound very familiar. Iconic secret agent. Figure it out yet? James Bond theme? Yes, indeed. This here is the Jamison High School Blue Regiment Band. Dakota Bromley and the band director, 81 members in all. It's a halftime show called Secret Agents. The Bond song, along with Skyfall, also the theme of Mission Impossible. You know it. The Blue Regiment is going and gearing up for some competition and contests in the coming weeks. Our band of the week is the Jamison Blue Regiment Band. Just take a listen, shall you?
Our sideline game of the week is Jacksonville versus Anniston. These are two of the best teams in 4A, and they just so happen to be rivals. So what are you in for? Well, a football game where every play matters. It's Anniston's homecoming, so a big crowd on hand tonight for Jacksonville. Midway through the first, Jim
And now, here's your MVP of the week, sponsored by Andrews
Our
Sports
sideline
Medicine.
MVP is corners
own Gavin Brown. What a heck of a game you had last Friday, Gavin. How did you feel after that game, man?
Oh, it felt great. It was a great team win. I mean, it was our first region game. We had a lot of energy from week one.
What's it like playing with this group of guys that y'all got together this year?
We're a younger team, but we've all kind of grown up and grown together through summer ball. We've had a few different coaches, but our head coach, John Cooper, is really good. He's got a culture going.
Do you guys consider yourself a running team or kind of a balanced team? What do you guys consider yourself?
The hard gap scheme was working, so we're like, hey, stick to it. So it worked, and I mean, my linemen were blocking for me. Quarterback was handing the ball off, and we were getting it done.
What do you like to do when you're not playing football?
I mean, I like to hang out with friends, family. That's really important to me, and just socialize, keep in touch with my friends and stuff. And I moved here, and it's a little different, but I mean, we've got a few local spots we like to hang out at, as a few different schools like to get together and stuff. But I mean,
you are our sideline MVP. Congratulations to you, and we got a nice trophy coming to you, so be on the lookout for that.
I want to thank y'all for also recognizing me. It means a lot to me, so I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. You deserve it.
Sure.
Sideline's Game of the Week is sponsored by Jax. All about
Our
the
Sideline Game of the Week is Jacksonville versus Anniston. These are two of the best teams in 4A, and they just so happen to be rivals. So what are you in for? Well, a football game where every play matters. It's Anniston's homecoming, so a big crowd on hand tonight for Jacksonville. Midway through the first, Jim Ogle gets the offense rolling, finding DeMonte Sinclair. That big catch sets up the short run for 6 by D Prothrow, and Golden Eagles go up 7-0. Big play. Jacksonville attacking early from all sides. Check out this interception by Sinclair. He'll have all the huddle highlights tonight. What y'all gonna do? Anniston gains composure, and Malachi Taylor gets the Bulldogs on the board. Add 2 points, and they're back on top, 8-7. Ogle gets to show off his accuracy late in the second, finding Kydrick Fisher in the end zone. Big time touchdown there. So at the half, we got a battle. Jacksonville 14, Anniston 8.
You know, they played really well this half, and we got another half to go.
Seems like people hit harder in this game with it being a rivalry game and a region matchup. What's it going to take to kind of hold Anniston off in the second?
It's going to be a 4-quarter war. We've had some wars with these guys over the past 8 or 9 years, and there's no difference tonight.
Who let the Bulldogs out in the second half? 17-14, Jacksonville up fourth quarter, but watch out. Ogle goes long, but out of nowhere, Jaden Dobbins robbing Ogle of that one. All momentum to Anniston. Quarterback Cameron Sandlin, the senior, trying to win his homecoming. He takes off on this keeper. Now Anniston has the lead, 22-17. Golden Eagles able to fight and score again. It's a 23-22 ball game. Jacksonville up, but here we go. Play of the game. All eyes on Jalen Cunningham. He'll run right into your living room. Touchdown Bulldogs. Anniston wins it 30-23.
We had to score.
We settled down and picked up the blitz. They blitzed us hard the first half, kind of caught my guys off guard with it, but we finally settled them down and we played our type of football.
The fourth quarter, we just really turned it on.
Well, the weather could not rain on our parade tonight in Anniston. This wraps up Sideline Week 3. We're ready to roll in to Week 4. In Anniston, Lyndon Blake, WBRC, Fox 6 News, on your side.
I'm thinking that they're going to have a rematch sooner or later down the road for those two teams. Meanwhile, as we go to Sideline Social, how about this? Moe's Barbecue, you know, got this from the Hoover Bucks football team. They've had an association and a partnership for the last 15 years. Pretty impressive. And a great scene right here at Mountain Brook High School. The student section for the Spartans there, they know how to bring it. And this is a special one right here at Moody. Braxton Slade. 6 years old, he's doing the touchdown push-up. You gotta love it. Way to go, Braxton.
That is awesome.
I wonder if he had to do all 40 or 62 of them, though.
He probably will. I don't know about that. He looks like he's doing pretty good. Hey, thanks once again for rocking with us tonight, guys. We want to leave you with the Hueytown Cheerleaders. And don't forget, guys, we'll see you back here next week for another great Sideline.
We love